Hi everyone, how are you? I'm hoping you're having a really nice Sunday. The weather here is actually better. It's like the sky is like I've got a bit of blue and the sun is out, so that's really nice. So hence the reason I'm actually sitting in front of a window so get better camera light and stuff. As you can see, I've kind of gone for a bit of a Christmassy theme. I have snow falling down. It may look like I have dandruff, I'm not sure, but I thought I would do it anyway. Today, my video is going to be about Christmas books. Books that you may want to read over the festive season or that you may want to give to somebody. These are books that I've enjoyed over the years. I'm afraid I do really like my Christmas books and I have quite a number of them. I'm not going to show you all of them, you'll be glad to know. But here are a few selections I think people would enjoy. The first one I've actually just talked about recently, and that is The Christmas Chronicles by Tim Slover. I really enjoyed this. It's The Legend of Santa Claus and it's just beautiful. So this one is a good family one. Also, I think children would really enjoy it. So yes, it's a book that would do everybody. The next one I've actually just finished. I finished it last night, and that's Debbie Maycomer's new one, Dashing Through the Snow. This one was really lovely. Debbie, I think, does really good Christmas stories. This one concerns a young girl, or I'd say young, she's in her 20s, who for some reason is on a no-fly list, but she doesn't realise this, and she wants to go home to Seattle for Christmas to spend Christmas with her mum, who's widowed. And it's a story of how she gets there and what happens to her during that journey, and it's really nice. So I think it's very much worth picking up. The other one I reviewed it a couple of weeks ago, and that's Sarah Morgan's Christmas Ever After. I really enjoyed this one again. Beautiful story, lovely characters, descriptions of the places like Puffin Island and the Cotswolds was really nice. It definitely gets you into the festive spirit. And another Sarah Morgan one, I got this one last year, my mum and dad gave it to me, and that's Sleigh Bells in the Snow. And this is to do with a girl who goes to a ski resort to try and help out and make the ski resort more profitable, etc. And there's a romance, but there's also the person she's working for takes her on a sleigh ride, also has her skating on the pond in the starlight, and it was just beautiful. Next one I have is Calling Mrs. Christmas by Carol Matthews. This one's about a lady who loses her job and then starts up her own business as Mrs. Christmas, who she will do things like do people's Christmas baking, their wrapping, decorate their houses for them and everything. And it's the story of how she ends up in, I think it's somewhere in the Arctic, it's actually Lapland, with one of her clients, and it's the story of what happens in Lapland as well, and it's really worthwhile. It's a really good story. Next one is another Debbie Maycomer. This is her book from last year. This is Debbie Maycomer's Mr. Miracle. This is lovely. If any of you have seen the movie that goes with this, it is really nice. It's about an angel who comes down to earth, and it's all havoc he causes. But he doesn't cause major havoc, but he does. He thinks he knows best, but at times he doesn't. And it's just a beautiful story. This one has to be one of my all-time favourites, and that is Rosamund Pilcher's Winter Solstice. I try and read this every year. I don't know if I will this year. I know it's the story so well that I don't know if I will read it. But this is about a lady who loses the love of her life, and she moves to a small cottage I think it's in the Cotswolds, and she ends up being friends with various people, but one of the people she ends up being friends with decides he's going to move up to Sutherland and asks her to go with him on the journey because of something that's just recently happened in his life. She decides to go, and it's a story of the trip to Sutherland and of the life that they start to make for themselves in Sutherland, in the house that he has inherited. And it really is the people that come and help them, the people that come and see them and things like that. It is a beautiful story, and definitely well worth a read. And the last Christmas book I have that I'm going to show you is Nora Roberts' Christmas Fairy Tales, The McGregor Brides. I adore this book. Just because of the character of Daniel McGregor. He's Grandpa McGregor, and he's brilliant. In this book, he's trying to marry off his 3 granddaughters, and it's hilarious. He's kind of picked out guys that he thinks would be suitable for them, and he tries to set them up, and the girls think they're smarter than him, but they're not. They're not smarter than Daniel, and it's just really good fun. And I think I probably will pick this one up again this Christmas because I just so enjoy it very much. Well, those are some of my ideas for some Christmas books that either you might like to give or you would like to read yourselves. I hope you like it. If you've read any of the books, please let me know down below. If there are any books that you would like for Christmas that I haven't mentioned, again, I would love to know what you would like. It's great. And if there are any sort of Christmassy themed books that you think I should read, again, please let me know down below. One book I haven't mentioned here that I have read, but I don't seem to have a copy of it at my bookshop. I don't know why. I know I did, but I don't know where it's gone. And that's Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. I think everybody probably knows about it or has heard about it. But again, I really enjoyed that book. It's my first Dickens that I read. It's actually it's my only Dickens I've actually read full all the way through. I'm not a major Dickens fan, but I did enjoy Christmas Carol, so there's another one for you. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that your Christmas preparations are going well. Mine are doing not too badly. So all my Christmas cards are written. I have all my family, the family sort of Christmas letters written and printed out. I've started to wrap up, so I've got some of my presents away. Those are the American ones. I have my Canadian and my Danish ones will go off this week, so I'm really chuffed. I'm probably slightly ahead of where I wanted to be, which is good, but hopefully I will manage to keep with that. We never know. But I will see you soon for another video. Hope you have a lovely day. Bye!